setting up the Facebook now. But yeah, that's a good ass question. Who do we call? Like, if shit was to go crazy for us, like, who do we call?
That's what we're gonna talk about.
We're the police. Oh, we used to be before Trump got here. We used to be the police of the world, Craig.
Who polices the police?
Whoops. Check out Twitch. Make sure I'm good and we're good and clear.
Hold on. No, President United States, a bitch. That's what. President United States is a stone cold bitch. I don't give a fuck who's listening either. He's a bitch. He's a straight up bitch. Motherfucker. Nope.
I'm not coming in on Twitch.
Hold on. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
I just had to do that test.
All right. We are going live on Facebook.
Okay.
It is just going to be us two. So,
Okay.
so,
We got a lot to talk about.
so.
You tag me?
I forgot to tag you. Let me see.
Nigga.
I forgot. Hold on. Ugh. Boom.
All right.
Oh wait, was that a tag? I'll tag you later. I'll mess it
Tag
up
me
right now.
now so people know, fuck it, I'll just share it.
Yeah, just share it. Yeah. I'll, cause I don't want. I don't want to mess it up.
I gotta turn some of these volumes down. We're echoing everywhere. Testes. 1, 2. Testes.
Testes.
Hold on 1 second.
We just went live.
Fine. 0. Nobody watching. Alrighty then. Back. I'm wearing a sweatshirt because that's what.
Legalize being black. It's pretty good.
What?
I said it's pretty good.
Thank you, sir. That's what I'm wearing. That's going to be my fashion choice from now on. Just buying stuff offline, black-owned businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the days of trying to be Gucci or Nike or any of that bullshit are gone. Wait till you see our t-shirts. What are you doing?
I'm sending invites to stuff and people and stuff.
People and them. You know them and they.
Them and they.
They all talking about it.
They all talking, but they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They about to get locked up too. Forever.
All right, we can boogie.
Boogie with it, son. Boogie.
And oh no, we can't boogie yet.
Cold open. Cold open. How everybody doing? Good? All right. Seen a good ride lately? Too soon? Too soon? No?
Have you seen any good riots lately?
No. Yo, the meme of Stacey Abrams as the queen from Game of Thrones is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, starting up, and here we go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Seriously here with Adrian, and today we are doing a very special coup d'etat episode.
The coup d'etat episode.
The coup d'etat episode.
Who has not tried to take over the government today? Huh? Anybody? Anyone? No? Okay.
So things are going to be a little bit different today. Usually with our shows, we do start off with a little political news, and then we go into other more entertaining info type things. But today, it's going to be strictly political. A lot of things has happened today. A lot of very important, shocking, world-changing things has happened today.
World changing.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to have Adrian, man, like bring us in. What's happening today? Where we are.
So where we are is this today. Well, let's start off by doing something positive. Today, Georgia is turning blue. Now, that is very important because not because it's a black man and a Jewish man going to United States Senate to represent Georgia, but that is where the Klan used to hold their yearly rallies like it was their Mecca. And in that state, you've elected a black pastor and a Jewish reporter as the next senators of the United States of America. That is amazing. It's to show that this country, we're moving forward a little bit. But then,
I mean, real quick, just so that we can say their names.
John Ossoff and Rem Warnock.
Yeah, Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Jewish man is John Ossoff, and the black pastor is.
I'm with you, but
Raphael
I don't
Warnock.
I didn't say their names because what they represent. Because
for info reasons, I just wanted to get that out there. Yeah,
I mean, because I saw a article today, and it said the man who holds the pulpit of Martin Luther King and the intern of John Lewis, they're both going to United States Senate. If that doesn't say something of the power of Martin Luther King and what he spread, what his web laid out to, he's got to be the most influential person ever. Besides Jesus, because Jesus was pretty deep.
The J-Man. Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't
know about
your. Not that religion. I don't even call him a J-Man. That sounds disrespectful.
I don't know about your personal, relationship, but me and him are cool. I call him J-Man.
Call him a J-Man. That sounds very disrespectful.
No, the J-Man.
Just throwing it out there.
Hey,
But with that said, you would know that we took back the Senate because, white pride rally in DC, they decided, you know what? We're mad because we didn't win a fair election. We're just mad. So we're going to storm the Capitol building with cameras and sit on the third most powerful person in the country's desk. Occupy.
Kick your feet up.
You kick your feet up. He didn't order DoorDash, I don't think. All this shit because your dumbass leader, a block away, says go down to the White House, go down to the Capitol building, and make your voices heard. He even hinted he might walk with them, but his fat ass ain't walking all the way down there.
Well, to break down a little bit of what Adrian's saying. So what's happening currently is that there are protesters, rioters,
No.
rioters, looters,
Mutinous? No, that's not a word.
mutinous, rebellious,
Insurrectioners.
insurrectioners.
Yeah, that's a word. I don't know.
You cut me off to say it. I hope so.
I thought it was right in my head. It sounded made sense. Keep going. Sorry.
They stormed the Capitol. They stormed the Capitol.
Stormed the Capitol
to disrupt the. They were counting the electoral votes so that they could officially, what's the word I'm looking for? Swear in or officially announce Joe Biden as certify Joe Biden as the next president of the United States. And Trump held a rally earlier today before it started.
A Klan meeting. A Klan meeting.
And he pretty much told his supporters, told the Trump supporters, look, let's go down there. He said right now they are trying to steal an election. And he said, I'm not going to concede to something that was stolen away. So what I need for you to do is to go down there, to march down there, go to the Capitol, and to let your voices be heard. That's what he said. So
what
they went.
Go down there and delay this shit as long as possible. Fuck shit up. Be that fuck boy. And you in a costume with the bear, you lead the charge. You go first. That's what he said.
So like Adrian was saying, they went down there and they fucked shit up. They broke in. They chased back security.
Two bombs.
They said someone was shot. They said at least one person
lady
was shot.
I saw online. She was shot.
A woman was shot.
Upload everything. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy night. Right now, I'm looking at the news. They do have the National Guard out. So they look like stormtroopers. Is what I'm looking at on.
See, I'm not watching the news. I'm watching Twitch and Facebook.
No, yeah, they look like stormtroopers. Like, so they finally rolled out the stormtroopers, the same stormtroopers they had out with the Black Lives Matter protests. Those same ones. They finally rolled them out.
About time.
Yeah. So it looks fucking scary, man. Like it looks.
See, you know what? I saw something on Instagram. I forgot who it was that said it. I think she was a black activist, and she was like, you know what? If you're black or person of color, sit your ass at home. This ain't our fight.
No, this ain't our fight at all.
This ain't us. This is angry white people mad at other angry white people.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. This is
nothing
to
do with us.
No. Look, we won. Now, y'all do you. We gonna be over here. Y'all go fight in the corner. You know, you ever see people fight in a club? Yeah. They're like, oh, they fight, and you just walk away.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you disperse. Yeah,
like y'all do y'all thing. Y'all good.
Mm-hmm. I remember I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about what was happening. They was like, yeah, you know, both sides of protesters clash, and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure there's just one side there. Like, there's no reason for anybody else to be out there.
No,
doing anything. Like, no.
No reason for us to be. There's no reason for Black Lives Matter or Antifa to be out there at all, or any of them people or other organizations that go against Trump. Sit your ass home. Latin Kings, the Bloods, the Crips, everybody, stay home. This ain't for us. Let them fight this shit out. But I'm gonna tell you what. This curfew about to hit in 9 minutes. What time is it right now?
It's 5:52.
Yeah, this curfew about to hit at 6, and these motherfuckers still sitting there. You see them?
No, I'm looking at the stormtroopers right now, man. These guys,
they still
tough.
Sitting there. This girl crying. Shut your dumb ass up and go home.
What's stronger than Kevlar? Like that. I'm looking at it.
What you watch? Were you on CNN or ABC?
I'm on 5. Fox 5. Nah, I don't have. You know, I got it. I do internet.
No,
stuff.
you have technical issues. I understand. Go ahead.
No, I just don't have it. No. Ain't no needing bullshit in here. I just don't have it. No. I do all like streaming shit. Like I don't do it. So I'm on my local news station.
Well, I'm on CNN, and they're in their full force stormtrooper gear. Where it highlights And they're like, y'all keep fucking around. Y'all don't want to leave at 6. Woo, it's gonna get ugly.
Mm. No, yeah,
It's a standoff.
no, it
And this
got.
is, and look, but this is where we're at in this country right now.
Mm,
We're here. We're at the place where I have read about in history books, where I've seen in other countries. This is where we're at there. We're at Belarus. We're at the level where people don't want to leave the building. We have to actually drag them out or have Donald Trump go to a country to live in exile.
mm.
So all that shit
But
we talk about Iran,
but they're
all
not.
the shit we talk about Iraq and Afghanistan, all these places, all that place is Korea. Yo, you elected a fucking dictator.
Mm.
And why are people shocked that he doesn't want to give up his dictatorship? He doesn't care about jail. He's 78 years old. He doesn't give a fuck about jail. Donald Trump will never go to jail. He don't let everybody stop. He's not going to jail. He's not. He's a president. He's the ex-president, and he's Donald Trump. He's not going to jail. He doesn't give a shit. He loves power. Why is it?
That looked like an inadvertent. I'm gonna say inadvertent because of the words that he used to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But that looked like an inadvertent attempt at a coup d'état. Did that not?
Can you not get
in trouble for that?
I don't know. Remember in Batman when Bane was like, for the people?
Yeah. He was a criminal. You know, Batman stopped him. He was the bad guy.
Exactly. Like, this is happening in front of our eyes, and people are going, well, because the thing is, the thing about it is that this group is so small now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what if it builds steam? What you needed to do is arrest every fucking person in that fucking park right now. Handcuff them, rough them up a little bit, throw them to the ground. Let them get the taste of it. Let them taste the gravel just a little bit. Here's a little seasoning of gravel just for you. Pow! You know what I'm saying? Then throw them on a big ass paddy wagon and drive them around DC for about a half hour for no reason at all.
Mark said, "Stormtroopers, this is nowhere near Star Wars level." Nah, I'm looking at the uniforms. This is the Mandalorian. I just saw that show. This is the Mandalorian Dark Stormtrooper kit right here. I know what I'm looking at, Mark. I see this. Yeah. Or this is the level that they used before they went to just robots. That's what we're looking at right now. Yeah. He was like, "Ha, humans." No.
Here's my thing. The curfew is at 6. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Here's white privilege. Let me give you white privilege. Mm. The curfew is at 6 p.m. Right. Yeah. That means get your ass off the streets. They are like hanging out like it's all good. Like they're not. And no, I don't mean there's fear in their face. I'm watching it. There's no fear in their face. They're riding bikes and walking a dog.
Well, hold on. Well, okay. I was about to say that might just be the people that live there.
It's a curfew. Go home. Okay. Go home.
Okay. Yeah. I guess.
More, I've never seen this many curfews. This all this shit. Donald Trump is the devil. He has to be the devil. He has to be. He couldn't be nothing else but the devil.
Nah, man. Come on. He's just a bad leader or a really good one, depending on which side you're looking at it from. I'm beyond the point of thinking that he's just a dumbass with power. Like he's done too many.
He's not. No, I don't. I mean, he's a dumbass. No. He's a dumbass. Now, every dumbass has some brilliant idea sometime. Every dumbass is good at something.
But when it comes to being treacherous and diabolical, politically, he's really good. Like he found his niche. Like he really found
it though. He found it. It only took him like 6 years to get it.
Yeah.
Took him 6 years. He's like, I'm gonna be president one day. And did it because you know what? I'm white and I'm rich and who gives a shit? I'll grab pussy. So do you, don't you? Oh, he does.
So that means even you can become president. Even you can be president.
I don't like black people either, don't you? You're right. I don't. Mexicans, you're right. They're stealing our jobs I don't want and I don't want to do. I don't want to work in a chicken factory for $11 an hour and pluck chickens, but they're taking our jobs. Dumbasses.
No, man, this was crazy.
This is I don't know. I mean, but how? Let's pose a question here.
Okay.
Like we were talking about earlier, this is going on. A coup d'etat. It's happening in our country. You know, all this is happening.
Well, they won't call. Well, no. Multiple people have gone on record and called it that.
It's a coup, right?
As a matter of fact, I saw it on social media. One of the senators inside the building still. I don't know if they've evacuated. Have they evacuated everybody yet, or
I
are
don't
they
even know.
still
They're not
sheltered in
publicizing
place?
that. They're not going
Okay,
to publicize
okay.
that.
Well, one of them tweeted and said that they're drawing up articles of impeachment on Trump again. Like,
I want them, fuck that. I want them to drag his ass out by his fucking wig. Snatch it by his head and drag him the fuck out that motherfucker. Dude, the question I was going to pose to you is this. For the longest time, even when I was in the military, we were the police of the world. We go and help people out and make sure they're okay when democracies are falling, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was in 2 units that did that. I didn't go both times, but both the units I was attached to were coming back and going back and forth. Now, my question is, who the fuck do we call if this shit gets out of hand? I mean, I know we're a big country, but who do we call?
We call us.
To help us. We call us.
We call us.
And we have been on this podcast for the past 2 months, and we've been bullshit, laughing, joking about, oh, there's a war, what's going to happen? funny, joke. I've never been so serious thinking like this could actually fucking happen. Jump off, and where would we fight? We fight urban warfare.
That's what I've been telling you this whole time. That's exactly what I've been saying to you. You was like, where would we fight? In the hills of Kansas? No. It's like, no, they're gonna hold up in a building, and it's gonna be Call of Duty in this junk. Like that's like we're gonna be hopping from building to building.
Because that makes us so susceptible to attack right now. We're so focused on this shit, we could get attacked right now and we'd be wiped the fuck out.
Oh yeah, so speaking of attack, and you did mention it earlier, they did say that they found 2 bombs in the Capitol. One was a pipe bomb in which they successfully disarmed. And there's another one in there in which I didn't get the update on the second one, but they did find 2. So
do you see where we're at, man? Do you see what this guy has done? You know, I have a friend of mine, her husband is in that building. You know, he is touching everybody's life. There's no way that one person should touch every single person's life at the exact same time. There's no reason for that. There's none.
What do you mean, man? That's how influence. That's what that is.
No. I mean the way Donald Trump's finger is in everybody's fucking pie. You know, my friend's husband's in the thing, or you know somebody's going. And it's like this. It's like what's it? 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, where it's like you can separate Donald Trump by 6 people. You could do that with Donald Trump with everybody we know.
What you mean?
Okay, like this.
What was that, a movie or something? Was that a movie reference?
You ever seen the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? You never heard of that?
Of Kevin Bacon, like the actor?
Yeah, how many? Because basically the joke is everybody in Hollywood's worked with Kevin Bacon at some point in time.
Yeah.
So you can take 6 celebrities and move backwards to get to Kevin Bacon, sometimes shorter. Like you could throw me a celebrity, throw me anybody.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, Phenom. We talking about the orange dumbass.
Chris Evans was. Hold on. Let me get this.
Is this a game? I like games.
It's an actual game. You go Chris Evans, then you go who was Chris Evans in a star with? Chris Evans was I can't remember. I got one movie I think he's been in with Marvel.
Kevin Bacon hasn't done a Marvel movie.
Okay, here we go. I got you. Easy. Chris Evans.
Okay.
Don Cheadle. Kevin Bacon. Chris Evans was in the Marvel series with Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle was in Mystic River with Kevin Bacon.
Oh. And Kevin did marry his cousin. What? Oh, what? Kevin married Chris Evans' cousin.
See? So that's the joke that everybody, you can do 6 degrees separation from Kevin Bacon for anybody in Hollywood because everybody knows that's the game.
Are we saying that Kevin Bacon is the core of all Hollywood movies?
It seems like it.
I didn't know that. I've never heard that before.
But the thing is, because he's been in enough movies with enough stars,
yeah,
that they touch everything.
That's wow. That's crazy.
You got to think. You even go Footloose. You got Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Right. You got damn it, what the guy? The father on Third Rock from the Sun.
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow,
Yeah.
right? Just those two alone, you've touched like 12 actors each.
No, Kevin and his wife did a DNA test. Oh, he married his own cousin.
But they're not like distant cousins.
Nigga, nasty is nasty. I don't know what you.
It's nasty if you think about it.
If it
It's
expired on the first, and you eat it on the first, and then you eat it on the 10th, it's still expired.
It's
Nigga.
worse
It's
on
old
the
as
10th.
old as
It's worse. It's worse on the 10th. It's worse.
old is old. Like it doesn't
No,
matter.
If you don't know,
Oh.
Damn, you got George Bush to say something. George Bush just said Capitol violence is sickening and heartbreaking. They got George Bush coming out of retirement talking shit.
Oh, Trump fucked up.
Dude, they got
He got the old guy that we used to hate to talk shit about him. Damn.
I'll tell you how bad Trump is. Trump makes George Bush like a nice day. Give me George Bush back. Come on, bring him back.
No, but like I'd take George Bush back, but you can leave Cheney.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Have you ever watched the movie by Oliver Stone, W?
I did.
Cheney's him.
He's a piece of work. That was a piece of goddamn work. No,
If that's anywhere accurate on how he really is, that guy's a devil too.
No, yeah, that was bad.
Some people are just evil. We have to accept that in this world, and we have to really accept that with people. Sometimes people are just who they are. Donald Trump was never going to change. You know what I'm saying? He's never going to grow into the office. He's not going to do it. It's not who he is. This is who he is. He is a narcissist who needs a hug from his daddy. This is who the guy is.
No, man. I mean, I think after a while, when you chase money for as long as he's chased money, you'll go through any means. You know, money is like the key to power. You have enough money, you achieve a certain amount of power. Him becoming president was just more power. It's like when you are constantly chasing that path of power, you'll do anything, and you'll instill anything. You'll agree to anything, to keep that power, and that's just like the path that he's on.
But the crazy part about that, what you're saying is that he doesn't even like the job. He doesn't even.
It could have been named anything else. It could have been
king of fucking Toilet Land. Oh yeah, I get to be in charge. Sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Everybody needs toilets, so yeah, I'll do it.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like making decisions. He doesn't like doing anything. He likes the pomp and circumstance. I'm the most powerful man on the country. Look, y'all, all you people who bullied me and talked shit to me, and all you people who made fun of me, look at me now, motherfuckers. Boom. It don't get no bigger than me, which it doesn't.
No.
There's no, you're not, what else are you achieving? There's what, king of the planet? There's nothing else.
So my thing is, and to go back to the attack on the Capitol, the consequences of doing this. You were talking about the people that broke in. You were talking about the people that were on the steps.
Let me pull that up for you. Keep talking.
Okay. What did it? Because apparently they're letting them like walk away. Like nobody's getting arrested right now. Like even the people that went inside, they're just letting them like walk back. Hey, get out, and they're letting them walk back out.
I saw the ex-chief of police of DC Police on the news, and he was like, I don't understand why they got this far. I don't understand what happened.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but then the reports are coming out where they were saying, well, we made a decision to protect the congressmen and the senators instead of the building because they didn't have that many people in there. Right? So
they didn't do a good enough job because they had to board the walls up with furniture from inside the chamber.
Because there's no locked doors in that room. That room doesn't lock.
Yeah. So that means they didn't even have tight enough security to keep people from getting in there.
Probably got shot. She probably done some dumb shit and got one dumped on her. You know what I'm saying? And hold on.
Okay, DC mayor claims some people have been arrested. I mean, I would hope so. But so I was explaining to my sisters. I was telling them. I said, so the people who she just said it on CNN. Okay, so. The Capitol itself, the building itself, you can't even get too close to that. You know what I mean? Like it's a certain barrier that keeps you there. So for them to be on the steps, you're already, isn't that like federal trespass or
No,
something?
I got you. So here it is.
Yeah, like tell me some laws, man.
I pulled it up right here. Hold on. So what they could be facing in legal exposure? This is serious federal crimes.
Yeah.
Trespassing,
Mm-hmm.
unlawfully entering a government building,
Mm-hmm.
impeding government business at a government building,
Mm-hmm.
entering such a building with a weapon or causing injury,
Mm-hmm.
damaging government property. All of those. Let me see. Hold on. Minimum 5 years.
Okay, so check this out. So we're saying words like coup d'etat and attack and things like that, and there's also been reports not only of somebody being shot, but also of explosives on the premises, right? So at what point do we? So we say it's a coup d'etat. I haven't heard any official reports say anything is a coup d'etat. At what point does all that transfer into? Nah, this is just a full blown coup d'etat, treason, all this other stuff.
I think with that, I think the problem is that we're scared right now because this hasn't happened in over 200 years in this country. Even with even with the 60s and the civil rights movement, it was a peaceful movement, on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Even when, because we had so many wars in between after slavery, so we're a lot of the 20th century, we were dealing with wars the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we never really focused inward on ourselves as much.
Mm-hmm.
You had racism that was at the root of every bad thing, and then you had, just labor laws, stuff like that. But then after the Depression, everything seemed to change. I can't think of a reason why they wouldn't, but the only reason I can think of why they would be so scared of this is because they don't know what to do here. We don't expect this. This is not something that happens in our country. We are the arrogant bastards of the world. We don't think this shit happens here. We live in a good we live in a good neighborhood. That's what we think. We think we live in a good neighborhood. It would never happen to us. It's them people in the hood down there in Africa, or them people in the hood down there in Southeast Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Not us in America. We live in the hills. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
But what people fail to realize, they started this shit back in 2010. When the Tea Party came in, this is when this shit started. All this shit right here.
So this is the reason why I'm making these faces. I just find it hard to believe. I understand we may have been caught off guard with this. I don't see why, because Trump has been telling his folks that they're gonna march down there since
they never believe him.
I find it also hard to believe that, because America just got people. What Bruce Willis say on Armageddon? He says, "Y'all coming to talk to me? Don't y'all just got people sitting there just thinking shit up? Don't y'all just pay people just to think shit up? Y'all don't have any plans for this? Y'all come and get an oil driller to come drill to an asteroid."
But it's scary that came from Armageddon, being that we're doing right now.
Just got people just thinking shit up. That's what they get paid to do, and that's
there'll be somebody going, just in case we do this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure somebody had to have said that, like, just in case they do this, we should really,
And that's that. But see, this
unless Trump fired all the people that were supposed to think shit up. No, there's no way he could do that, right?
What? But and I think, I'm hoping nothing escalates from this, but this goes to show and I will say it, and all my white friends, I hope you agree with me, this is what Black people have been talking about for decades. Y'all don't understand the crazy side of your people. You don't understand that this shit is nuts. This is not how we're supposed to live. Black people have been saying Donald Trump's been crazy for years. No one believes this. Black people have been saying, hey, listen, cops are fucking people up. No one believes this. Black people have been saying, hey, by the way, they're crazy enough to do this shit. Y'all ain't believe this. Now look at this shit. Ain't no Black Lives Matter people out here. Ain't no shit out there. This motherfucker just tweeted the things and events. He's calling the people who tore down the Capitol building patriots. Hand to God. He just tweeted that out. He wants his own country. Give them Florida. I said it before.
So,
Give them Florida.
light
Let them
them
have
Proud Boys up like they did Black Lives Matter. Nah, somebody said the helicopters, the low flying helicopters that they was flying in Black Lives Matter protests, they must be out of fuel. They must have ran out of rubber bullets. Uh, they must have ran out
it.
of uniforms and things
I
like that.
love
That's
it.
why they didn't have it. They must
You
have
know,
ran
because
out of that
sometimes they
stuff.
run short. You know, sometimes
Yeah,
those rubber bullets, if you don't find the right one,
it's definitely a
well,
supply
then
shortage. Yeah, no,
that's what's going
definitely,
to happen.
that's definitely. So
What are they going to do?
they didn't have them at the time.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have the
Like right
beanbag.
now, they're being so nice. They're walking down the street with them. They're not hitting them. They're not pushing them. Man, bust them upside the fucking heads, man. Crack somebody's dome open. I want to see it.
So this is this is my thing. This is my thing.
Am I being too violent right now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are. So this is my thing. Because
monkey son.
So I just find it hard to believe that. All right, so you listed
Oh
off
shit!
all.
Wait! The woman that was shot at the U.S. Capitol has died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got him. Yep, I just got that too.
It just got really serious.
So we gotta find out who that shooter was.
She just died. She probably got shot by the fucking Secret Service. I guarantee.
So if the video that I saw about it, and I remember posting it, I don't know if you saw it. If that is an accurate video, she was like at a doorway, and it was packed. It was like packed full of people behind her. So that person, when they got shot, they couldn't even like move her through the crowd fast enough to get help, or they couldn't even get help fast enough to, because it was just it was so many people there, and they were just so packed there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the news right now. I'm looking at it, and yeah, somebody died. She's gone.
Man, I mean, nobody wants to see that.
No. But do you see how serious this shit? I mean, why go drag him out the fucking house? He killed that woman.
They gotta wait until the smoke clears first.
Ah, fuck that, man. He killed that woman, man.
Because they're all still out there. If you do that now, it's just gonna rile them up again. And no, come on, man. You gotta have some kind of decorum about things like this. You can't just go while shit's still rowdy. Go pull the leader out the. What are you talking about?
Why not?
They still there.
If Barack Obama done this shit, they'd have dragged his ass up by his ankles.
Maybe. Who's to say now? We don't know. Maybe.
Back as a king. He's come back.
You can't do that now. Like they there. I'm looking at them right now. They facing a person.
He told this woman was alive 5 hours ago at his stupid ass rally. Now she's dead for being in the wrong place with the wrong group of people.
Okay, it looks like they've established a perimeter.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. What we're doing right now, guys, we're both live watching the news and talking to you guys about. Thank you for hanging out with us. The 3, 5, 6, how many of you there are? But this is just a momentous day in American history. And if we didn't go live and talk about this immediately, it would do the podcast we're trying to create a very disservice, because this is insane.
Yeah, Mark, it is very astonishing how they let this get this far, man. I mean, there's been so many examples across the world of things like this happening, and like Adrian is saying, like, you know, they're thinking, hey, this is America, it couldn't happen here, and it's like, dude, yeah, it could. He's been building this up for years, like, yeah.
And the thing is, like this, and the thing is, we're watching this, and it's touching a nerve for everybody, because we all thought this wasn't us. My mother's from a foreign country, not third world, but she's from Trinidad and Tobago. It's an island. She's like, what the hell is wrong with America? You know, it's like everybody from the world is calling, like, are you okay? What's going on with y'all? Who's been drinking? Because this is absolutely insane. This is happening. And the thing is why it's insane, and it's not because even more insane, it's not for racial justice. You know, it's not for somebody got killed. It's not for women's rights. It's not for anything like that. It's for you're protesting against a lie. They've lied to these people for 4 fucking years and fed them bullshit. And they believed it over and over and over again. Democrats are running a porn ring with children eating their brains. People believe this shit. That QAnon, they believe that shit, bro.
I mean,
and
can
I'm
we
like,
truly say that they're not?
oh, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that. Well, no, you can't say they're. I mean, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
But look, we're not.
Just because we
don't. Hey, look, don't do that. Monk is on here. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Never mind. Because if I start saying that shit, I start saying, well, Trump is a savior, Jesus, and he's gonna come back. You didn't know that.
No. We're good.
We're good. But this is all pretty like the DC curfew is now in, and people are still just chilling. Man, get a
no, yeah, wasn't it the BLM protest? They was kicking down people's houses looking for those protesters.
Yes,
it was like curfew was in, and then people was knocking on people's doors. Yeah, come inside. And the police was kicking down doors like, nah, come on out, like, everybody going to jail.
If you don't think racism is not an ingrained thing, a homegrown thing, it's like it plays a part, and it's not. And I can't say that the cops are racist right here because I don't know them. But it's a
were they racist during the BLM protest?
Wait.
Okay.
There's an implicit bias.
Okay.
That we all suffer from, black and white people, because how each of us is stereotyped in media, in movies, in books, and whatever. That black people or people of color are more violent, white people are more talk, and won't do shit. And throughout history, we know that's a bullshit ass narrative. That's a bullshit ass narrative. And now that we're all older and we can actually look up shit ourselves, we all know that's all a total amount of bullshit. But
they assume that just because black people are tired of being treated this way, we just done talking.
So what the guilt is? So what I put it this way: if you're the cop, you're a white cop, right? Your thought process is, damn, they've been treated like shit for a long time. They're gonna be angry as fuck, right? You're a white cop, black cop. Man, we've been treated shit for a long time. They're gonna be angry as fuck. I need to get ready. That's you're coming from that perspective. If you look at these white people here, you're like, what's the fuck wrong with them? Chill out, fat boy.
Hey,
because that's
what's wrong?
Yeah, because you're not immediately threatened like you are for the other side. It's like because you're like, why would they be mad? What are they mad at?
It's curfew time. They pushing them back now.
Not fast enough.
They got the shields up. They supposed to be running? They supposed to be.
Yes.
I don't know. You would know.
Pow, tear gas.
Yeah, you
would. Where the horses like they would have had what you call it? I want Clydesdales right now. Trample motherfuckers. I don't care.
You all have to excuse my extremely violent co-host here.
Okay, I'm not violent.
He doesn't mean it. He doesn't. He means well. I'm not gonna say he doesn't mean it. He means well.
All of it. I mean all of it. Fuck that shit. Trample him with a fucking horse. Don't kill him. Just prove a point.
No, don't kill him.
Somebody listen. We need examples. I'm so sorry for that lady's family that she died, but somebody needs an ass whipping, not a killing, an ass whipping. A good old fashioned spiritually, pow!
Nobody deserves.
Wake the fuck up!
Nobody deserves a bullet. Not like that.
I'm like, the sad part is like you've been lied to. You're constantly being lied to. And instead of actually looking up the facts, you just go along with this bullshit. You gotta know, there's gotta be something inside your body telling you, I just walked into the Capitol building of the United States of America. I jumped through a window. Holy shit.
Nah, you don't think like that.
Oh, no. No, they're like, fuck it, let's
go. No, because we're here to liberate America. So you don't think like that. You think I'm here to liberate
They're
America.
my liberators. God damn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was oppressed. I guess I'm oppressed.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's why they're calling themselves patriots. They're true patriots. It's a mindset, man. It's a mindset that Trump has instilled in you.
They true patriots. Strap a bomb to your chest and run the fucking building, bitches. Ain't got no heart.
Well, don't give them no ideas.
They ain't listen to me. They ain't definitely wasn't gonna call black balance.
They already threw 2 Jones in there, man. That's 2 bombs in there. That's what I'm saying. At what point does it? All right, so they already federally trespassed by going past the gate. As soon as you go past that gate, you are trespassing. So that means now that you're on the steps, you are already like what you say up to 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Then they broke in. So once they broke in, they did what? They broke a couple more laws getting in there, right? So then
trespassing.
Yeah.
Destruction of government property.
Yeah.
National security issues because now you're going through the files of the third most powerful woman in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All that shit.
All that, right? So then they interrupted a government process, right?
Yep.
So violently, might I add. Okay. So I'm sure that stacks on, like, at what point does, I just went from trespassing to treason. You know what I mean? Like, at what point does that get upgraded?
Bruh, that's the question everybody on social media, everybody's asking. What does he have to do to get arrested? You know, what are we scared of at this point? Who are we scared of? These motherfuckers?
Because the thing is, my big question is, everybody that's on that steps, like everybody that's right past the point of that no trespass point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, even though you didn't go into the building, but they found 2 bombs inside, so that's domestic terrorism on top of stacks on stacks on stacks of whatever terrorist laws and shit like that. At what point does everybody on the Capitol grounds is getting arrested for treason? Like, it ain't it's no more trespass. It's now everybody is involved in a domestic terrorist plot against trying to overthrow the government.
But the chaos that's ensuing right now, they don't. Again, this goes back to they weren't prepared for this. No one in their right mind
thought now. When the dust settles, doors are getting kicked down.
Oh, I hope so.
Everybody who took a selfie,
streaming live.
Everybody who's got pictures, by the Capitol, all at doors again. Like, there were so many news cameras out there. Everybody walking past cameras.
Give me the cameras.
Like, yo, social recognition software is going to be running crazy for the next few months, grabbing everybody.
And the thing is, it's like, what's your end game here? What do you think's going to happen? You're gonna storm the Capitol, knock over Nancy Pelosi and crown Trump king, and the government and the U.S. military is gonna go, cool.
Let's
see. Are you fucking high?
Turn Up says, does none of this make anyone feel empowered? Like, maybe we could have done it too. But like,
we never made it. We never made it.
You got to move fast. Like, you got to rush it if you was gonna do that. But it's like, look, at what cost?
They'd have dropped a bomb on the Capitol. We got to clear everybody out. Get the boo. We got them out at one time.
You got treated like a zombie outbreak. Yeah. You got to just wipe out the whole area. These niggas are out of control. We need to just wipe out all these people.
We overrun.
Nah, I don't. The thing is, we're looking at MAGA. We're looking at the Proud Boys. We're looking at other individuals who've been susceptible to Donald Trump's brainwashing, pretty much. The difference between them and regular protesters and other organizations that actually march for a reason or protest for a reason, we're smarter than them. That's just, like, it's not a brainwashing thing. It's a moral thing. It's like, if we're protesting, a police officer shot another kid, we're protesting. You know what I mean? What this is just like, oh, they're stealing our country. But it's like, there's no facts, there's no proof. They're only listening by ear what one person is telling them. And that's why they raised the question before, like, this is very cult-like behavior. Like, nobody...
It's a cult, but it's a cult. And Jim Jones could have had this cult if he had social media.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Jim Jones would have did a way better job than Donald Trump, though. Jim Jones was... They'd have been drinking Kool-Aid right now. He'd have been like, yo, before you get up
on the
there,
steps of the Capitol, sipping.
Yeah, for sure.
Bodies everywhere.
But see, Jim Jones is also a motherfucker. He'd have had, like, niggas with AKs posted outside of the ring of the Capitals. Like, once you go in, ain't nobody's leaving, though. No, so y'all storm this joint, and that's it.
Good luck. Try to get in.
but nobody's going home. Like Jim Jones is a motherfucker.
I have one question. When I saw that one clip you sent me of that cop running up the steps.
That was some shit.
Why didn't he just dump that clip in that guy's leg?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. All right, what he's referring to.
You're coming at me, pow.
What Adrian's referring to, there's a video of a black guard in the doorway. He was the only one guarding this doorway, and it's being bombarded by all these people or whatever. And he's sitting there, he's one guy, and he's like, "Get back. Everybody get back." At no point, I'd at least had the gun in my hand. That's what I'm saying. He didn't even have his baton on him. For some reason, his baton was way behind him on the floor. So I don't know when he got disarmed, but he was just with his hands, get back, pushing people and shit. But steadily he was giving up ground, and one guy was just hands in his pocket, just kept walking towards him. Maybe you put a bullet in his leg. Like eventually it's like it was literally one guy against a whole mob. And he was a black dude, but he didn't pull his gun. I'd at least have my gun in my hands. Like,
I'd have a taser out. Where are their tasers?
Where was the tasers? The taser, they ran out of batteries. The tasers ran out of batteries. They didn't charge them.
You told me the invoice that came in.
Yeah,
had said
the invoice, but the invoice also told them to charge the ones that they had, and
they didn't do that. They forgot.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't
that's
charge them. So they didn't have them on hand. It's just, goddamn. You know what I mean? They was ready for the BLM protest. They was ready. Everything was charged.
No,
everything was gassed up. They had the rubber bullets.
Showed me of all the National Guard troops with their mask on, cool ass uniform, sitting on the steps of the Capitol like this.
Yeah,
I'm like, y'all got them for these, but us?
Yeah.
These people get fucking come back. What are y'all doing? Matter of fact, come in the gate because your guys gonna overrun us anyway.
Let me help you down these steps. They can be very steep.
Okay?
They can get steep. Let me help you down. Yeah, that's what happened.
Until they try to get in a chamber and got around dusted.
No, yeah, that was crazy.
This to me is like,
and then it also turned into a super spreader event too.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, they're dying.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know what? Whoa, hold up, mind blown. I did not think about COVID-19 not one time in the past 6 hours. So just now.
Interesting. I did.
So you said something like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I did.
I thought by now, I'm like, you guys are done. And we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, and they're like, it's not real. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. These are it's not real people. Like, so they're out there. You know, they ain't got a mask on. Now,
that's why the aliens haven't showed up yet. Those motherfuckers right there.
The BLM protesters, they was like, look, if y'all gonna come out and protest, make sure you got a mask. You know, let's try to organize something. It's still dangerous as shit to be out, but at least, hey, wear a mask. Let's try to be smart about this.
BLM
but we still gonna march.
Actually had lawyers within the protest. So if you got arrested, people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. These
Jim Bob and Sue coming from Arkansas to protest something that you're not at home. This is the wrong. DC's not a dangerous place at all. But
just like our protest, they said the COVID spike better hear the same. Yeah, we better hear the same. I want to hear because of this. COVID has went up.
I want to hear what Fox News is saying, because if Fox News is saying, Fox News is gonna go, listen, y'all, we fucked up.
No, yeah, Fox News, they've had it with Trump shit, right? They're like, yo, he is. Some of them, like, yo, he is tripping. Like, hey, it was cool the first 4 years. But it's time to move on. We need a new news cycle in this junk. It's overstaying his welcome.
But the thing is, he has to. Unfortunately, I don't wish death on anybody, but he has to go away for us to heal.
Hey,
I'm not saying go away. Go away someplace else.
The way you prefaced it, it was just weird. It was just weird.
I'm sorry.
Like, nah,
what I'm saying, he has to go away. We can't do this anymore. This has got to be a breakup. Then it has to be an intervention, and then we need counseling. This country needs serious counseling for the next 4 years. We need some kumbaya kind of love. We need like an orgy fest. We need something. Because I'm gonna tell you what, we are on.
You want an orgy fest during COVID?
That's a good point. Not orgy
come
fest.
on, man. Yeah, come on, better plans than this, man. Yeah.
That's top of my head, man. Shut the fuck up.
That was
Yeah,
the top of your head?
I'm not the planner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the doer. What I'm
You
saying?
tell me what orgy's gonna be at, and I'm gonna be there. I don't plan shit out.
That's nasty.
You said that was your plan. You said it.
For other people, let them sell that shit. I'm good. That's nasty.
How are you gonna heal if you don't go? What are you talking about?
In the middle of an orgy, do you realize balls touch? That's disgusting. Yeah, use an image in your head. Balls touching.
Nah, man. I just the weird thing about what you just said is that at no point in the 33 years of me living, when I did think about an orgy, at no point did I think about balls touching. I automatically assumed, when you think orgy, you think you and like 50 women. Like you don't think about other guys being in an orgy with you. You just
but
think
it's a lot going on. If you in there dipping and dabbling, sometimes you might just whoa and then woohoo and whoa and then ew.
Why you got other dudes in your orgy, man? You are
It's
weird.
not a dude.
you were just strange, man. My orgies, in my mind, never have other dudes in it. It's just
we get to this point. Oh yeah, bro.
That's how we need to heal as a country via your plan.
No, you know what we need to do? I think I figured it out.
Yeah.
We need to invite all the U.S. Congress into the Superdome. Right? Lock all the doors.
Nope. I don't like where this, I don't know where this is going. I don't like it.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Then you need to have Snoop Dogg airdrop his brand of weed. Right? Now you will have rollers there in the Superdome rolling joints. And you will pass these bitches around. And then all the concession stands will be open. Okay? People are gonna get jobs. Very important. Concession stand will be open. Now, you will have rollers pass it. You have to smoke. You cannot pass it. You have to smoke. And I guarantee if Congress could smoke together and just laugh together, bruh, we can solve all our fucking problems because we're not that far apart. The problem with this country is one side wants power and the other side wants to stop the other side from getting that power. That's what we've been doing the past 20 years, chasing each other for power.
And your answer is weed.
Yes, my answer is weed. My answer is weed. Weed, good weed, not bullshit. No shake, no seeds. Good stuff.
Okay, I'll do you one better.
Okay, cocaine? No, what? No, I didn't say that.
Only in Oregon, baby. They're already ahead of the curve.
Yep. Sprinkle a little heroin in there for good flavor.
I'll do you one better. And instead of just limiting that to Congress, we should just do it everywhere. Like I'm talking about peace in the streets, man.
A national smokeout?
A national smokeout. Let's open up businesses where your job all day is just to roll weed. That's it. Pass it out. You know what I mean?
A national smokeout. That would be. Damn, we would get another country hot. We would hotbox Canada. Because they're the north.
So, I mean,
Oh shit. We're hotboxing Canada. Bring that bitch.
Just a thought, man. It's just a thought. Congress shouldn't be the only ones that win out of that. You know what I mean? We work hard as people.
If a good portion of every state smoked weed at the exact same time, man, that would be like hella chill.
I have no idea what that would do for the planet. I don't know.
I don't know either. That's kind of weird.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot of Dave Matthews playing. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
Should pro-Trump rioters be arrested for violating DC curfew? 100% say yes. This is Fox 5 News. 100%. I've never seen a poll like this. 100% say yes.
Yes.
Yo.
They're saying we're not going. Fuck them up. Man, see this shit.
Oh no. Okay, it's changing now. It's a live poll. So it's constantly moving. 75% say yes. 79%, 71. Okay, it's a moving poll. It started off at 100%, and I guess people started changing their mind. Obviously, whoever saying no was all like, "Oh,
but here's my thing about this.
That's how the turtles died. Oh shit. We blaming weed for the turtles? Did we kill the turtles?
Turtles are still alive.
Oh, I'm talking about. Okay,
Who said turtles were dead?
say that's how we killed the turtles. Anyways, what were you saying?
Nobody killed the turtles. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I need to back and fight. No, I'm just like we said, this is, you know, shit like this is has you speechless at times. You're like, I can't believe this shit is actually happening in my country. You know, like I cannot believe this. And they're chilling.
Why
That's the
have the
fuck.
poll in the first place? The privilege runs deep. I know, right? But before I get Mark, I just want to applaud you, man, because I'm seeing you on Twitch and I'm seeing you on Facebook. You are just everywhere. You are great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm reading questions from you everywhere.
Thank you, sir.
Why even have the poll in the first place? Yeah, that is pretty. Like, yeah, did they ask that when BLM was protesting?
But bro, that's what I'm
think they
saying
asked
to you.
that.
It's different. Like I want America. See, and the great thing is, we are getting a history lesson in real time because you're seeing what white privilege looks like. You see it right there. It's in real time, and everybody in the country who's watching the news right now watch the same shit happen back in June.
Yeah.
To those people, and they're looking at this and going, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Really? Nothing?"
That's true.
And that's what's happening. Like nothing's happened to these people. They're just sitting. They might as well get them some cookies and some milk, a blanket, and just hang out, just relax and chill with us. It's fucking 30 degrees outside. These assholes still out there. I don't know, man. What do you think we go from here, man?
Well, let me see, because I as I was watching news, I was taking notes. So like Pence. What? So when you asked me about Pence earlier, I was like, what is Mike Pence doing? So apparently
hiding.
No, he was there.
No, he's hiding now. They got him. They got him
now. Yeah. But yeah, so he was there. Today he wrote a letter, pretty much saying, as my job as the vice president, I'm going to uphold my constitutional duty and uphold the results of the election. He did that today.
Yeah.
Earlier today, Mitch McConnell challenged the idea of challenging the results of the election. So he turned. He was like, yo, challenging the election results is crazy. All right. So people are asking, why did both of them wait until the very last second to make their positions known?
I think because they wanted to be sure that Trump has no more power. After that call to Georgia, and after last night, they were like, well, we lost the Senate. Let's not piss somebody else off. Because a lot of us are up for election in 2022. And you piss everybody off now, the Republicans are going to lose. The Republicans are going to lose the Senate even more next cycle.
Because of this?
If Republicans gain another presidency in the next 2 cycles, I'll be fucking shocked. How? Look what they can't be called Republican.
I also heard the idea that the Trump supporters and diehard supporters like that may just end up just forming their own party.
It's gotta happen. It has to happen because too many Republicans have left the Republican Party already. And I'm not saying this from somebody that's being being crazy. I'm talking about a person who studies political history.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to form 4 parties or at least 3. You got to have a moderate party, you got to have a liberal party, and you're gonna have a far right party.
A far right party?
Far right, like further right. They're gonna say no, we're just extreme conservatism, Trumpism, or whatever. But that's what they are. They're far right.
Yeah.
So if you have a moderate party and a Democratic party and a Republican party, we might get shit done. But the problem is, the moderate party is going to be the ex-Republicans. Because those ex-Republicans, if you listen to them talk, right?
Mm.
and I watch them all the time. All the people who are not Trump supporters, their positions are not far off from moderate Democrats. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're not off. They are basically fiscally conservative and socially liberal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They accept gay marriage, they accept all that, but they're very into government not doing regulations and stuff like that. Things that if the Democrats looked at it, they would be like, "Oh, we believe in that too." That could get done,
Mm-hmm.
but there's too much of that craziness in their party. That's leftover shit. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That leftover racism, that leftover homophobia, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's still there. They can't work together. That can't be in one party. But it just can't.
So there's going to have to
They'll
be some
never
sort
they'll
of
never because they'll never elect a person that they'll they'll
juggle,
jockey
jockey.
back and forth because in their party, if the Democrats are united all the time
Mm-hmm.
behind their candidate,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, we fight it out in the primaries, but when we get around here, we're good and this is us.
Mm-hmm.
But if Republicans are fighting out, you're not a Trump Republican, you're a bullshit Republican. You're this person, and they fight that all the way up to the Republican national candidate.
Yeah.
They're going to fight each other at the convention. They're going to fight each other the whole way because they're going to say the election was stolen. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And while they're fighting, the Democrats are going to slowly go, all right, y'all keep doing like we said earlier, to bring it back. We're going to be the people of the party walking away from the fight because we're not going to deal with this. Why do we got to deal with it? We're good. We're getting everything we want. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the $2,000 checks. We're going to get all, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get all, we're doing what we want to do. Y'all can fight over there. All Trump did was take the Republican Party and set that bitch on fire. I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all. When he said, I'll tell you exactly when it started. When Trump said to give us, I'm not signing the bill until you give us $2,000 more. When he did that, he declared war on the Republican Party.
Right.
He was like, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to play. You don't got me. I don't got you. Watch this. Watch this. Now what?
Put the pressure on the Republicans.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he knew, he's like, y'all not gonna vote for this. Y'all don't care about people. Not to say they don't care about people, but he's like, y'all don't really give a shit.
Yeah, he know what they about. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. Y'all don't, I know you guys are not gonna go yes. You guys are not gonna go yes. I'm gonna come out looking like a hero to my people.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats are gonna come out looking like heroes to their people. You guys will come out looking like assholes.
Mm-hmm.
So all people lost were Purdue and Loeffler. Trump sabotaged that fucking election on purpose. I don't give a fuck anybody say. He's like, I don't care about none of you. I'm in charge. I'm the king. So fuck you. As a matter of fact, here's a little matching. Goodbye. That's what he did. He set the shit on fire.
The woman who was killed was a protester. Was this right or wrong? Did she deserve that death? No, of course she didn't deserve that death. No. Not at all.
No. She deserved an ass whipping, but not a death.
Oof,
no, you don't deserve that. I want you to remember this shit. But then she now her family's lost their mom and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Nah. Nobody deserves to die.
This is the thing. Was she going? I mean, it's a good one. Was she going to be held accountable for what she's doing? Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? But she was killed with no type of due process or anything like that. Like that's no. That's someone's mother. That's somebody's sister. Yeah.
You know,
so
that's fucked up. But there's nobody to blame for this but Donald Trump. That's it. Don't blame the Capitol Police. Don't blame Secret Service. Donald Trump did this. That body's on him, just like the 350,000 people are dead right now. That's on him.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. He did this. You know, everybody's watching. I painted something, and it's in black and white right now, but I'm putting it in color. I painted something months ago, and I thought, and Sirius over there said, man, what is this, a doomsday prophecy? What are you prophesizing? I was like, nah, man, this is just something I felt at the time. He
had a dream. He saw it in a dream.
Look,
he started painting, and his hand just started moving. His eyes was closed, and it just.
If you get it, you get it. You see what's happening.
By the time he opened his eyes, there was that painting.
But it's there. I'm not calling myself a prophet. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying it's amazing how this year continues.
Do you think they would make her death a serious media thing?
Yeah,
She will have a
yeah,
story. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
This is gonna play on a news cycle for the what you call it.
And she was the only person shot.
Hold on, hold. GOP source close to Trump. He's out of his mind. Just popped up on the screen. He
Oh
said
no,
Trump's out of his mind.
nobody. I don't see any like real Republicans, backing what he did here. Like you can't.
No,
You can't.
you can't. Dude, this is beyond the pale of crazy. This is like I
So
am a dictator.
so if any one of us did the same thing, the response would be the same. Oh, you're talking about for the woman who was shot and killed? Now, so what would happen is if it was a BLM protest and we were to do
They
that,
threw a gun in his hand. I sprinkle some crack on him.
yeah, that's it. No, but the picture I'm sure the picture that they're going to paint of her is going to be so godly.
Again, it's about balance because what's going to happen is on her side, she's a martyr.
Ugh,
She's a martyr now.
martyrs are dangerous.
She's now a martyr. If Donald Trump gets her name, which he will, dollars to donuts, he is going to tweet that woman's name. Give him 2 days. I guarantee it. I guarantee. I bet a G on it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He's going to use it. He's going to use her death.
I don't want to take that bet. I don't want to take that bet at all.
He's going to use her death as a rally cry. Somebody look in revolutions and overthrow governments. There's always a martyr. There's always a pivotal point. Folks, I'm not being paranoid here because all this is happening. We've talked about this. We all need to be concerned. We all need to be worried. We all need to be paying attention to the news and what's going on in our surroundings, in our country on a regular basis because this shit is for real. Dude, we have people all over. I swear to God, people are calling us like we're a battered wife. The governments are calling us like we're a battered wife. You all right? You good?
You got this under control over there?
You all right? Do you need some help? Just tell me. You want to order pizza? Is that what it is? What's your address? I'll send you a pizza.
This is the thing. This is why I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
This is why I'm not seriously concerned. Because yes, this is serious. This is a big thing that's happening. But when you and I said it to you earlier, when you look at a shot of what's happening, like yeah, they stormed the Capitol. When you look at a shot, what's happening, and then they pan out of that shot, and they go to the rest of the city. Like by comparison,
no, you're all right. There's not enough of
if BLM was to hop up and say, let's go down there and put an end to this shit, like the whole Pennsylvania Avenue would be packed. Like I'm looking at this junk. Like now, when early today when things was popping off, you looked at Pennsylvania Avenue and it was just like everybody was huddled around the Capitol. Everybody was there. But when BLM was protesting, Pennsylvania Avenue was packed. It was like Obama inauguration out there. Like the junk was full of people.
Because let me here's the reason why. Unfortunately, there's not enough poor whites to take over the country. And look, here's the thing.
It is what it is.
Look, and here's the thing about that. And the reason why I say the poor whites, because poor black people are not buying guns. Poor black people are not doing that kind of stuff. Poor white people normally have guns and live in rural areas, Kentucky. Okay? There's not enough of them to overthrow the government because upper middle class white people are not doing this. Rich white people are not doing this. Wealthy white people are definitely not doing this bullshit. So who do you have left? You have lower income white people. And no black people in that crowd. If there are, they're out of their damn minds anyway, so they're good.
I'm not going to quote you on that. What quote you talking about, Kay?
You're right about that. I mean, but it's still nerve-wracking. I think what it is they got as far as they did. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say that they drinking some weak sauce. I'm sure they're following orders right now.
Who?
The Capitol Police and security. They're following orders, and I'm sure their orders for the BLM protest was a bit more different.
Yeah, like I told you, they're like
than the orders that they had now.
Slavery anger is different than I lost my president anger. Okay, racism anger is completely different than this kind of anger. Racism anger, you die for it. This anger, you're like, listen, I'm tired. What time is it? Let's go get some dinner. Subway open? Firehouse subs? Anybody?
Oh, Boris Johnson spoke out against his homeboy.
Yes.
Disgraceful scenes in the U.S. Congress.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. Because here's the thing: we are the epitome of democracy. If we work, everybody else works. If we don't work, then what happens is Russia goes, see what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Iran goes, see what I mean? Afghanistan goes, you see what I'm saying? North Korea goes, look, do you see my point? The president of China goes, I told y'all all along.
I told you so. I've
Democracy doesn't work. They're going to say people need to be governed. People need to be led. And if there's a person that's appointed a leader, that is only a certain line of people that should be leading. And that's the royal family of whatever country we are. We are destined by God in the heavens to lead this country. So therefore, I'm leading it.
Ugh.
Exactly. So that's why we are so important to Europe, to countries in Africa, countries in Asia.
All right, so look, I'm gonna pose a question. It may be a little off topic. It may not be a little bit off topic. It is about democracy though.
Okay.
So to say that democracy works, you want to say yes, but you also kind of want to say only because if you there's been multiple examples from TV, movies, TV shows to where something happens and you say, okay, we're going to establish a democracy and we're going to work and build off that. And that quickly falls apart. How many times did Rick from The Walking Dead have to tell them niggas, this is not a democracy? Every time we do this voting shit,
look what you did.
Somebody gets killed. This is not a democracy.
It's a republic.
All right. I'm gonna tell us where to go. Y'all gonna follow my lead. You got a problem, leave right now. But I'm tired of this democracy shit because we done got ran out of the fourth base that we done set up now. I'm tired because we want to be democratic. It don't work. But no, it does work because we're Americans and we're smarter, so it totally works.
No, but being that we're a republic, it doesn't. But you have to look, and I know some of y'all might think we're boring, you guys, but this is the conversation.
It works at a cost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It works at a cost. This is the cost that we're paying right now. This is the price that we're paying for democracy, because you're always going to have some people who just either don't like the system, don't like the people that are trying to uphold the democracy. Like, it's a system, like, if you don't buy in, it's not going to work.
And that's been the problem. You just said it right there. That's been a problem for the past umpteen years since 1965. We stopped paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Because we were so busy.
He was tweeting shit, and they took it off. He's had 2 messages removed. He's been tweeting shit, and they stopped. Twitter stopped posting this shit.
Look, this country is so unique and weird and great and terrible and all this shit in one. And when you have a situation where we can't pay attention because we're too poor to pay attention to anything around us, this is the shit that happens. When we're asleep at the fucking wheel because we think everything's great, this happens.
No, but remember, we were fine with that blissful ignorance. When Obama was running shit, we was like, things are working the way it should be. I don't need to pay attention to what's happening.
Because
then Trump got elected because nobody knew what the fuck was happening and how shit's supposed to work.
Because I always say this. People underestimated the fear of a black president. They underestimated what suburban white people and Latinos really thought. They underestimated it. That's who won him election. Suburban women and Latin people.
Mm-hmm.
Because he only got like 1% of the black vote. What? Then we got 5% of the black vote. So it's like, And again, I want to know who's gonna call who gonna call help us? Who's gonna help us?
I told you, us, man. Uh, Phenom said, "Look at what happened in Star Wars prequels because of democracy. Almost all the Jedi died. Exactly, exactly.
So what do we go?
They voted on
If
that
it's
shit.
not a
Order
democracy,
66.
Do we go a democratic socialist democracy where we everything is for we tax you more because everything is free? So now you have everything you need. You have school, you have healthcare, you have bonuses at work because everything dips into one pot.
That's a thing?
That's kind of what socialism is.
Why don't we like socialism again?
Because we are capitalists. We
Because
like
we're capitalists. Because we're
capitalists. It's
capitalists.
different. Yeah, we like
That's
we
what
like
happened.
if I make it, it's mine.
Yeah.
You do your own thing. I don't care about you. We're capitalists. That's what we're about. So that's what I'm saying.
We live in a capitalist society. I got you.
Well,
Yo, DC is lit up like a Christmas tree, yo. There are police sirens, lights everywhere.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm waiting to see if something happens.
No, keep it nice and boring, yo. I don't want anything to happen. Keep it
I
nice
don't
and
want it
boring.
to happen either, but if it's going to happen, let it burn down, not to burn down the White House. Go to Mar-a-Lago. Shit. Why did they storm Trump's place? And then, you know what?
Because the Congress didn't have the meeting at Trump's place.
Good point.
If they were smart, they would have.
I'm just sitting there. We're talking about this, and maybe we can start wrapping it up here in a minute. I think the guilt of this country from all the atrocities that it's done upon its citizens, it's making people really be really scared of the future. Because if you weren't guilty that of the crimes you were accused of, you would
If you're
defend
not
yourself.
guilty, you're innocent. Oh, what's that?
No, if you would defend yourself at a more, you wouldn't feel so like scared that your world changing because hey, I didn't do anything. I'm good. Everything's great. But they feel it. I think it's coming. It's coming. The reckoning is not going to be reparations. That's never going to happen. The reckoning is going to be that we are more educated, we are more active, we're more politically active, and we start holding office. Was when black people, minorities, and women vote in blocks, we win. We're the majority.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? This is supposed to be a cure for what?
What?
What you're saying? That's supposed to, what is that supposed to rectify?
That's supposed to rectify the country. I think we're going to
More black people in office will rectify the country.
not more black people. More people. Let me rephrase that.
Mm.
More people who have a shared experience of the people who are electing them. You know what I'm saying? If you know what it's like to be poor and you get run for office and you win, you know what it's like to your kid not to have food for one day. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a legacy of running for office, you'll never know what it's like.
We should just stop all legacies.
Yeah, because you're not gonna know what it's like to be in my situation. Yeah. Like the fact that the House of Representatives is electing women of color, transgender people, gay people, a woman that slept in a car for a while, Native Americans. You're going to see empathy. You're going to see common sense in the laws that they're trying to pass. That's going to make sense for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is you got to throw out like 50 Republicans. Because them motherfuckers are nutballs.
What are they saying now?
Who? They're just standing there. I don't understand why they're curfew. Why are they still out there? She's drinking a fucking Red Bull. Are you? Oh my God.
He said, I'm gonna be here all night, baby.
Push them back.
Mark says, I mean, look at former non-democratic states in the world after wars, coups, and revolutions. It still isn't perfect.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's not perfect. We're I'm with Mark on that one, but the fact is that the reason we're not getting it right. We're only 270 some years old. we are a baby compared to the rest of the world. How are we supposed to get something right that they didn't get right and they've had thousands of years head start? The Roman Empire was around forever. But look, all them dominations, the only time of peace, the longest stretch of peace in history. I think I'm right about this. If I'm not, I don't care. It should be right. In Europe, in Northern Africa, and Italy, the longest stretch of time is when the Moors ruled Spain. But they had all that shit. It was peaceful. I'm not saying that we need to abolish like not having different people in the Congress. I'm just saying that shared experience, people that go into the Congress that have a shared experience with the people that elect them. If you're a white woman and a white woman that you know gets elected who's a single mom who did all that, you relate to that. You can help your people. What we've been electing for the past few years are people who don't give a shit about us. They don't care. Like one, and now they get to the office and they're like, I'm gonna chill out here and make some money. I mean, they appointed a woman who's worth $500 billion to the U.S. Senate. Why?
Because she obviously represents the minority. What do you mean?
That's true, though. You know what? It's really hard to be a billionaire. I mean,
she clearly represents the minority.
And she owned a team. You know what kind of maintenance a team is?
It's a lot.
Headache.
That's a lot.
Plus, when they hate you, and her team hates her.
What team? Who's that? What team was
the
that?
Mystics.
Oh,
the Atlanta. What's the Atlanta team? The Atlanta women's team. I don't know. I don't watch women's basketball.
Chat. Atlanta's women's team.
I don't know. So we have 18 arrests, 8 EMS transports, only 15 arrests. Look at this. Look,
that's a
the
start.
video I'm watching is they pepper sprayed the Capitol.
Yeah.
Everybody's crying because they can't get out because they're all tucked in.
Yeah.
They pepper sprayed the Capitol and everybody's crying. This is hilarious.
They're crying?
Well, they were. This was earlier today.
Oh, I was about to say Fox 5, your coverage sucks. You're supposed to be local. You're supposed to be right down the street.
People coming on the TV. They got people to do like commentary. Yeah. They'll come on TV with hoodies on and shit like, man, I don't know what the fuck, what the like what's going on? This is freaking out Republicans. Like this is freaking people out. This is getting serious now.
Because you're attempting to mess up my very comfortable way of life.
Comes down to, baby. They're like, yo, man, stop rocking the boat.
Hey, yo.
We got a good thing going. And they could have won Georgia.
No, like you said, but Trump sabotaged them.
Oh, check this out. New York Times. Pence ordered DC National Guard deployed, not Trump.
Oh, no. Pence already told you where he stood. I told you about the letter he wrote.
No, wait. Peep this.
Yeah.
If Pence ordered DC National Guard deployed, is Pence taking over? I didn't know the vice president had the power to do that.
Look it up. Does the vice president have the power to do that?
I'm about to look it up.
Because I see where you're going with this.
You see, you tracking where you tracking.
But why would they report that before they report the obvious thing that you're trying to that you're trying to paint? You know what I mean?
Yo, he's gonna get Pence killed, man. What I say? Can what? Can the vice president or the?
Did you know?
What?
Wait, man, am I reading this right? The vice president can remove the president from office. He has to have the majority of Congress to do it.
25th Amendment, bro.
That's the 25th Amendment.
Yeah, that's 25th Amendment. That's basically what it says. The president can relay his duties in a manner between the country. He can get removed.
Hey, look at me. What? You smart. Did you just read that, or was that off the dome?
No, I just off the dome, brother. Trust me.
Hey, boy,
I know my shit.
Boy, you smart.
I don't know. It's not saying if you can do it or not. I don't know. That's the right question.
Oh, that's because they're asking that question. Cause so when I started Googling the question of can he order the National Guard,
Yeah.
it automatically was like, can the vice president remove the president? And so the reason why that's a popular search now is because New York Magazine, everybody's asking it. USA Today, like everybody's like, can the vice president get rid of the president?
Because
Can
if
he
he
invoke
just
the
did
25th
that,
Amendment? Like
if
that's
he,
what everybody's asking.
wait a minute, if he just ordered the National Guard, the only person who can do that's the president.
Is it? Are you sure that?
I'm pretty sure somebody look it up because this is serious. This is some serious shit. If this is true, that Trump's taking Pence is going to be the new president until Joe Biden. I think they removed him from being in office. Yo, this is some serious shit, man.
Can the vice president call the National Guard?
This is can somebody chat, please? Somebody.
I don't know. Please, Captain Clutch, we need you.
Can the vice president order the National Guard? I'm putting it on Facebook too.
So the picture, the question that you're asking, or the picture that you're trying to paint, is that if Pence ordered the National Guard,
you can see it.
If Pence ordered the National Guard, then you're saying maybe they removed Trump, and Pence is now in charge.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because if they did that behind closed doors with the full staff, with all members of the cabinet,
everybody's there.
Everybody's there.
Everybody is there. Pence was there. So I mean,
Nancy Pelosi signs off on it.
Technically, they had no choice but to do it in secret because they was in shelter in place.
Exactly. So, we would. Okay, I'm not starting a conspiracy. I'm just pointing out facts. We wouldn't know if they did that or not because, like you said, they're in an undisclosed location with no cameras, no nothing.
Yeah.
And this could have been talking like, listen, guys, they've stormed the Capitol. Somebody's been shot. We're done with this shit now.
Yeah.
Oh, and if he didn't order the National Guard, right then, if he didn't order the National Guard, he's not fulfilling the duties of president. They can remove him from the presidency because the Capitol's under attack.
Yo, did we just break this news on our podcast, fam?
I think we did.
We just figure this shit out?
Dude, I'm telling you,
did we just figure this shit out?
If that's right, if that is right, if this shit comes out that Donald Trump's been removed from office and we crack that code, bruh, I'm telling you.
Twitter has locked President Trump's account for 12 hours.
Yes. Yo, where'd you see that at? The fuck up. I was going to wrap this up. We stayed on the air for a second. I don't care if nobody's watching this. We're going to talk. And this very mixed messaging that we were getting from President Trump. So I can tell you the effort continues here to try to get the president to speak out in a forceful way. But I don't anticipate that's going to happen tonight, Stan. And we just got what is referred to as a full win here at the White House, which means it is almost unlikely and impossible that we would hear from President Trump, at least that we would hear him speak. And now that his Twitter account has been locked down, it's hard to see that that would happen either. And just to take a step back, I would remind people about how this day started with the president addressing his. Well, I don't see it anywhere on Twitter just yet. I saw Donald Trump's been blocked from Twitter, but I haven't seen. Yo, how that you can't. Pence ordered DC National Guard deployed, not Trump. If that's the case, Trump is no longer president. If vice president can't order that. What the fuck is going on, man? Are we like witnessing a president getting tossed out the office? This is nuts. This is nuts, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
I can't.
Yo, yeah, that's crazy. And somebody dressed as Blank Man was out there.
That's just hilarious.
Somebody had a cape and everything.
That's just... Oh, okay. Hold on. My wife just texted this up. Hold on. Oh, the fucking cops taking selfies with terrorists. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up because I'm hungry.
You're hungry, man. Go get something to eat, man. I'll be here. People, chat. I'll talk to you. We got news live. You're going to cut it off because he's hungry. This guy. Check this guy out. We're going to try to crack this story. And you're like, oh, my stomach's rumbling. Hey, listen, you guys. We're going to go.
Whoa. Hold up. They locked Trump's account. The House and Senate are coming back at 8:00 to reconvene to certify the election. They doing that shit now. You better not fucking protest now. I will fuck you up.
I tell you what, they said, but right before this happened, they had got to Arizona, as far as their objections, and one person from the House and one person from the Senate had objections, but they couldn't complete it because this stuff started breaking out.
Yeah.
So I would be surprised if they get back and they're like, okay, niggas, any more objections? Like what the fuck?
Because you know why? Here's why. There is actual blood on the floor of the Capitol right now.
Yeah. So y'all still got objections? Like what the fuck? What?
And then this guy should be president. This guy? This your man?
VP
this is your man right here.
VP is not in the chain of command. Is he not? You know the chain of command.
Yeah, military. But it's not the DP. The VP is not in the chain of command. He's outside of chain of command because it goes your commanding officer, after commanding officer, then the general of the base and all that stuff from the general of the base. It goes to generals of the armed military. After that, it's joint chiefs, then it's secretary of defense, and then the president.
Why does it skip the vice president?
Because the vice president is not, the vice president was never meant to be as strong as it is right now. It's meant to be as just in case.
Oh, you're just the backup plan.
Yeah, but over the years, it's become Dick Cheney's kind of the one that kind of like made it a little more powerful.
Yeah,
as the kind of role he played.
Yeah. Shit, when Dick was VP, nigga, you thought he was the president. What you mean?
Exactly. Definitely. He kind of took that role, and Joe Biden kind of pushed it further.
Yeah.
Then Mike Pence was just like a good like lapdog for Trump. And all Mike Pence was doing was like, you know, I'm fulfill my duty. I guess I'm a homophobe. I'm closetedly gay, but
hey, he could be the hero that we didn't need or that we didn't want.
He's the bottom that everybody needs. That's what
he could be the hero that we didn't want, but definitely need right now. So don't talk about Pence like that.
Well, I don't think we're having mob violence because I think they're too scared. They ain't got no heart, man. That's what I'm saying.
Heart to do what, man?
BLM
what do you want to see? What do you want to see right now? We already got blood on the floor of the Capitol. What else do you want to see?
I want to see them treated the same way they treated BLM. That's all I want. I want balance, baby. Balance. What are they saying?
They're talking about the woman that passed away.
I feel sorry for her family, man. My heart goes out to that shit. You went there for a civil protest. Next to you know, what the fuck?
They said she was trying to climb up on a ledge in a doorway, and she was trying to get into the House chambers, and that's when she was shot.
Well,
it's still unfortunate that it happened.
It's unfortunate, but here's the thing:
when you out there doing wild shit is going to get done.
But my thing is like, what do you think was going to happen? It's you're talking about.
There's a guy in here with a Vikings outfit on. That's why I don't get. He's painted like red, white, and blue, and he's got like these Viking horns. Like he looks like he should be at a football game but he's dressed in like Assassin's
Protesters
Creed
are so
gear
dumb.
right
They don't
now.
understand what time period they're trying to represent.
And the shit is, he was holding the flag with him. Like, that's how gangster this nigga was. Like, this nigga was like,
It's 30 degrees outside.
I'm gonna be the wildest one in this bunch. Like, don't get me wrong. It's fucked up what they doing, but that Vikings pictures are all tight. I've only seen him in like great poses. Like, that was it. Like
He was working with the camera.
Oh man, his Instagram account is lit right now. Let me tell you.
These people ready to hide their faces. They better go underground for a while and they stay off all kind of shit. Don't put that fake shit on Facebook. That's the thing. That's what's fucked up. People are so stupid. They're taking pictures and upload to Instagram. That's how we're getting these pictures from the inside. Y'all, this generation, y'all snitch way too much.
Yeah, they look like it's about your age.
They snitch too much.
They look like they about your age.
What the fuck? It's my age.
In 40s? I ain't seen a young person out here yet. Everybody look like they in their 40s.
I look like I'm in 40s. What the hell you talking about? I don't like you. All right, I'm gonna go eat. Folks, thank you for tuning in. Those of you who are tuned in with us, hung out with us, let us shoot the shit and bring you this up-to-date news. And you heard it here first. If it comes out that Mike Pence is not a president, we broke it here first.
We did kind of say it first.
We did say it first.
Unless we wasn't supposed to say it first, and in which case we were totally just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
But
we didn't mean it.
If there was no harm in saying it first, then yeah, we definitely broke that shit. So it could go either way with me.
Yeah, really. We'll be here. We'll be back.
Maybe. They did shut my shit down last time. Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
Right, man, that's crazy.
You leaving? Okay.
I gotta go, man. I'm starving.
All right. Well, like you said, man. Hey, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. I don't know. Look, honestly, I'm gonna be watching this all night. If shit turns up even more, I'm gonna call and get Adrian ass back on here because why not? But
also, this episode has been brought to you by who?
Just Calageros coming to you soon. I don't have a line for you.
Work on these things, man.
I'm really busy, man. I'm really busy.
Being a business owner.
Being a business owner.
Whatever.
They stormed the Capitol. Come on, man. The bigger shit. I don't overshadow. Hey, they stormed the Capitol, y'all. Come on.
It's huge. I've been angry all day. Shit. I'm starving. I gotta go eat.
Hey, your screen froze, and I was about to like, oh shit, they got Adrian already. All right, all right, you guys. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Thanks for being here. We'll get up with you guys later. Peace out.